How to manage stress in 2025. In 2025, the world felt faster, more interconnected, and more demanding than ever before. Technology was omnipresent, and with it came an endless flood of information, social media notifications, emails, and expectations. The pressure to keep up in every aspect of life, whether career, family, or personal goals, seemed overwhelming. And yet, despite all the advancements in convenience and connection, stress was at an all-time high. Enter Emma, a young professional working at a tech startup. She had always been driven, a high achiever with a bright future ahead. But lately, the weight of her responsibilities felt crushing. Endless meetings, a constant barrage of messages, and the overwhelming pressure to do it all had left her exhausted. She found herself struggling with sleepless nights, constant anxiety, and an inability to focus. One evening, after a particularly exhausting day, Emma sat at her desk, staring at the blinking cursor on her screen. She realized something needed to change. She couldn't continue like this, especially when so many of her colleagues were facing similar burnout. The world was evolving, but if she didn't adapt her approach to managing stress, she'd risk losing everything she'd worked so hard to achieve. That's when Emma decided to make a shift. Step 1. Embrace technology as a tool, not a taskmaster. The first thing Emma did was rethink her relationship with technology. She realized that, in many ways, her constant connection to her devices was amplifying her stress. Notifications about work, news, social media, and even random ads seemed to demand her attention at all hours of the day. She decided to set clear boundaries. Emma created a no-screen zone after 8 p.m., blocking notifications from apps that weren't crucial to her evening routine. She also started using productivity tools like AI-powered time, management apps that helped her plan her day, reduce multitasking, and streamline tasks. These apps weren't just about keeping her organized, they were designed to help her recharge and focus on what mattered. Step 2. Prioritize mental health with virtual therapy and support. By 2025, virtual therapy had become more accessible and effective, and Emma knew it was time to reach out. The stigma around mental health had decreased significantly, and many tech companies even offered employees mental health benefits. Emma signed up for weekly virtual therapy sessions through an app called MindMend, which connected her with a licensed therapist in real time. The therapist didn't just provide advice. She gave Emma the tools to manage her emotions, tackle her anxiety, and build resilience in the face of stress. She taught Emma to breathe deeply, focus on her physical sensations in moments of high anxiety, and reframe negative thoughts. Slowly, Emma began to recognize the importance of taking care of her mental health, the same way she would her physical health. Step 3. Cultivate mindfulness with AI-powered meditation apps. Emma had heard about mindfulness for years but always brushed it off as a trend. However, after hearing about a new AI-powered meditation app called ZenMind, which personalized mindfulness exercises based on her mood and stress levels, Emma decided to give it a try. ZenMind used advanced algorithms to track her stress levels throughout the day, based on her voice patterns, heart rate, measured through her smartwatch, and activity. The app would then suggest short meditation exercises, breathing techniques, or even guided visualizations to help Emma relax. After just a few weeks of incorporating daily meditation into her routine, Emma found herself feeling more grounded and less reactive. Step 4. Physical health as a foundation for mental clarity. While Emma focused on her mental well-being, she realized that her physical health was just as important in managing stress. In 2025, fitness trackers were more sophisticated than ever. They not only tracked steps and calories burned, but also monitored sleep quality, stress responses, and even mood fluctuations. Emma invested in a smart fitness band that tracked her sleep cycles. She learned that, although she thought she was getting enough rest, her sleep was fragmented and she wasn't reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep. Using insights from her tracker, Emma adjusted her sleep schedule, eliminated caffeine after 2 p.m., and created a bedtime routine to help her unwind. Additionally, Emma started incorporating more movement into her day, She used a fitness app that suggested quick, personalized workouts to do between meetings or after work, making it easier to stay active without overwhelming herself. Step 5. Foster real-world connections and disconnect from the noise. Despite living in an increasingly virtual world, Emma learned the importance of face-to-face connection. Video calls, chats, and social media could only go so far. Real human interaction was irreplaceable. Emma made it a point to schedule regular in-person meetups with friends, whether it was for a walk in the park, a coffee date, or a dinner with close family. These simple connections grounded her in ways that technology never could. She also made it a priority to disconnect during these moments, leaving her phone behind or in silent mode. Step 6. Create a new definition of success. Finally, Emma reevaluated what success truly meant to her. In 2025, societal expectations often emphasized constant hustle and achievement. But through her journey, Emma realized that success didn't always look like climbing the corporate ladder at breakneck speed. It was about balance, well-being, and meaningful accomplishments. She set new boundaries at work, learned to say no to unnecessary tasks, and focused on the quality of her output rather than the quantity. This shift not only reduced her stress but also increased her job satisfaction. By the end of the year, Emma found that managing stress in 2025 wasn't about eliminating pressure or challenges. It was about finding smarter ways to cope with them. Through a combination of embracing technology as a tool for well-being, seeking professional support, nurturing physical health, and prioritizing real connections, Emma managed to turn her overwhelming stress into a manageable part of her life. In 2025, the key to managing stress wasn't to fight against the modern world. It was to learn how to navigate it thoughtfully, with intention, and to cultivate practices that supported a healthy mind and body in the face of constant change. And Emma was ready to thrive in this new world, equipped with the tools and mindset to manage whatever came her way.